Well, hello and welcome back. Well, in this video, we are in Fallentimber, Pennsylvania, not too far from Altoona. We came up here last Wednesday. We are staying till this Wednesday. Then we're going to be heading back to Delaware so I can do some yard work, and then we'll be taking off again to go to Maryland. So, Bob, Donna, our little dog Ruger, Baby D, the Chevy Colorado with the Baby Duramax, and the Apex. This is a campground in Fallentimber. It's near the, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, Prince Gallant's State Forest Park, whatever it is. This campground is called Glendale Valley. It's a nice campground. It's a lot of old seasonals in here. For instance, there's some old mobile homes in here. I think they're doing some things with the park. It's under new ownership a couple years ago. But listen, it's everything you get here. It's quiet. It's peaceful. Very reasonable. Even without a discount, it was $50 a night for full hookups. We opted to stay for 7 days instead of 4. So we got the 5 days 2 free. It was like $270 for a week's 7 full days of camping. I think that equals like $38.46 a night or something for a full hookup. So you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. We're gonna meet up with a couple of the grandkids this morning, and we're gonna go to, I think it's Glendale Lake, Glen Lake, to the beach and take them swimming. Yeah, we came up. I will say this, we did come through some heavy gorge passes north of Altoona and came back down. It's the way we chose to come up here this time. Instead of going through Maryland, through Baltimore to cities, we came the back way up. Baby D had a little bit of not a struggle, but there was a couple of the passes that were quite long, very steep, very windy. And, pulling whatever we are, 6,600 pounds behind us. You definitely knew it. I don't think she had much more she could give, but she didn't slow down. Didn't slow down. She maintained her speed, about 52, 53 miles an hour, going up through, and the tractor trailers were over in the right lane. They were only doing about 20 miles an hour, so that with their 4-ways on. So that tells you we did what we needed to do. So anybody has any ideas of that, let me know. I know Baby D is good for 7,600 pounds. We have the 4-wheel drive version, Z71. I would be curious to other people. I would really like to maybe get comments and see other people's videos on what they tow with their Chevy Colorado. Funny thing is here in this park that we're at, I have counted, I think, 6 Chevy Colorados that are in here this week, and I happen to be the only one with the diesel. But it did good. It did good going through all those passes and everything. It was a few hours of that, up and down, roller coaster around corners, everything else. We did drop down for the first time ever to about 14 miles to the gallon. So it's a first. We'll see. If you recall our last year's trip, we went cross country, but we were pulling the Clipper. The Clipper was quite a bit lighter, quite a bit smaller, shorter, narrower. The Apex is a 28.5 foot total. I think it's a 25-foot box, whatever, the one we got. But it is a 1.5 foot taller than a foot taller than the Clipper was, a foot wider than the Clipper was, and about 7.5 feet longer than the Clipper was. Yeah. So this is our setup. We got the little sunscreen on because the sun blares through that side. We opted to put a picnic table in here this time. Just, it is what it is. It's a nice border state land. It goes all the way up, and the other side of the creek over there, there's a bunch of roads. But you can see, we did inquire like this. This has been in here for 43 years. It's, like a third generation, You know, they show up on weekends, and they're getting ready to come in and I guess maintain it and spruce things up. There's a lot more new rules in the campground since a new owner took over. But you can see everybody's got these, you know, additions and you know, probably $10,000 carport that they built. But pretty busy. No playground here for children. They have like a circle with this game. This weird game is pretty much the only activity for children. So if you're, you know, looking for a family campground, I don't believe this would be it. Across the street, there's another, I guess it's mostly seasonals over there. They own it also. It's called Breezy. I will say this. If you ever get up here, just get you away from the hustle and bustle of all the traffic around the lake. But there is right on the corner, right outside, 2 minutes outside of this campground, there is, I think it's called Noel's. It's one of those little side road, you know, you can get ice cream and burgers and chicken sandwiches and onion rings and French fries and subs. They have a ton of food there. And it does tell you specifically, listen, we make everything to order, so it might take a little bit. Last night we did get, or yesterday, we got lunch with the kids and everything, and it took about 25 minutes to get our food. The food's great. It's one of those stands. It's the stands I'm used to. I remember in Connecticut, there was, I think it was called Clamps or something like that. It was on the right-hand side. It was only open during summer hours. You could stop there and get some nice burgers and some birch beer and glass bottles. And so it's kind of like that. It's out here in the middle of nowhere, and they do a heck of a business there. Yesterday they had a bunch of old cars parking in there. I guess came from a car show. If it was a paved parking lot and somebody came out on roller skates to bring your food, I wouldn't be surprised. But they didn't. It is out here. It's just on this road. There's nothing here. You are 27 miles roughly from even the nearest gas station here. We know that because we had to go get diesel and Baby D, and it was 27 miles away to go get diesel. I would have got it on my way in, except for the fact I just wanted to get here and get set up last Wednesday. So that is about it for this. I will probably make a video up in Maryland. We are going up there for 4 days for Labor Day weekend. We also have a concert to go to and whatnot. We have a couple trips planned for September. We have our big Columbus Day weekend trip planned in the Poconos again for October. Sister and brother-in-law are coming down from Mass. Our son from Maryland, who just bought his RV, is all set to go, so he's going to tow up there from Maryland. And we're all going to camp for a few days up there. And then, you know, that's close to the end of the season. So we'll see what happens, see how long the weather holds out this year. Getting ready to get a cover for the Apex. I still have to install the fan in the bedroom. I did install the one in the bathroom, the Vortex 2 fan. Max air vents that I made videos, the trailer valet. If you recall the videos, the trailer valet that I use the drill to go up and down, man, I just love it. It's quick. Zoop, zoop, it's done. Don't have to worry about that electric. And, you know, it's like watching paint dry. That's about it. If you like watching these, you know, non-edited videos, plain and simple videos of us, like and subscribe below. And guess what? We'll see you in the next one.